Soviet was an American indie rock and synth-pop band formed in 1998. The group was known for blending 1980s electronic sounds with modern indie rock elements. Soviet was founded in Brooklyn, New York, by Keith Ruggiero and Adam Braven. They quickly gained attention for their unique sound and nostalgic nod to the new wave era. Soviet released their debut album, We Are Eyes, We Are Builders, in 2001. The album became a cult classic, particularly among fans of the synth-pop revival movement. The original lineup included Keith Ruggiero, vocals, synthesizers, Adam Braven, bass, and Christopher Achi, drums. Over time, the band saw several lineup changes, with Ruggiero remaining the constant member. Soviet's music was heavily influenced by 1980s synth-pop bands like Depeche Mode and New Order. Their sound was characterized by vintage synthesizers, drum machines, and melancholy vocals. We Are Eyes, We Are Builders received positive reviews for its authenticity and craftsmanship. Critics praised the band for their ability to recreate the feel of early electronic music while maintaining a modern edge. Soviet toured extensively in the early 2000s, sharing the stage with acts like Ladytron and Fisher Spooner. Their live shows were known for their energetic performances and visual elements. The band's second album, Spies in the House of Love, was released in 2003. This album saw the band experimenting with darker tones and more complex arrangements. Despite their relatively short time in the spotlight, Soviet left a lasting impact on the indie electronic scene. Their work has been cited as a significant influence on later synth-pop and electroclash artists. Soviet went on an indefinite hiatus in the mid-2000s as members pursued other projects. Keith Ruggiero continued to work in music production and film scoring. After Soviet, Adam Braven became one half of the darkwave duo She Wants Revenge. Braven's work with Soviet laid the foundation for the darker, more brooding sound of She Wants Revenge. Soviet developed a dedicated fan base, particularly among those who were nostalgic for 1980s music. The band's music continues to resonate with fans of synth-pop and indie rock. We Are Eyes, We Are Builders was reissued in 2010, bringing the band's music to a new generation. The reissue included remastered tracks and additional unreleased material. Soviet is often credited with helping to spearhead the early 2000s synth-pop revival. Their music inspired a wave of new artists who embraced analog synthesizers and 1980s aesthetics. Soviet remains an influential figure in the indie electronic music scene. Their blend of vintage sounds and modern sensibilities continues to inspire artists and captivate listeners.